Hello and welcome to No Nonsense Whisky Reviews number 7 with Vim PF. Today we're having a look at one of my personal favourites. It's the Highland Park 12 years. Now this has been a part of my collection for many years. I very rarely do not have a bottle in the house. As you can see, I'm coming towards the end of this one, and I will probably replace it as soon as I can, to be honest. This one here, despite the name, isn't made in the Highlands. It's actually produced in one of the little islands above called Orkney. Now that makes it the most northerly distillery in Scotland, which is I think about half a mile more north than the last one, which is Scapa, also on Orkney, and they're the only two on that island, I think. So this is bottled at 40%, and it's the kind of starting point in Highland Park. They go sort of 12, 15, 18, I think you can get 16 in the airports, all the way up to like the 40 here, which I haven't been able to try, unfortunately. I should say as well, sorry if my voice is a little bit off. I'm just recovering from a cold, so sorry about that if the voice is a bit strange. Now Highland Park use combinations of ex-bourbon fill, ex-sherry fill, things like that. But this is a little bit different to what we've seen so far, in that I think it's the first one with a little bit of smoke that we've seen. Okay, so let's have a look at the whiskey itself, see what we can smell. Alright. Okay. As you can see, it's got a lovely golden colour to it. And in terms of smell, I mean, immediately it's like honey. But like a salty honey, if such a thing exists. But very salty. Like, you know, the sea air, as they say. And there's kind of not much smoke to it in terms of smell, but it's definitely there, you know, like hiding in the background. It's very rich smelling, very deep. Let's have a taste. Okay. Right at the start, you get like a smoky, woody, like burnt wood taste right on the tip of your tongue. Not like overpowering, it's not disgusting. It tastes great mixed in with the kind of the honey smells and the taste that you get in a kind of caramelly, salty caramel, that kind of thing. It's quite, I don't know, you know, I want to say like thick and chewy for what a liquid can be, thick and chewy. But it's kind of like, you know, like you want to kind of push it around. You don't just want to drink it. You kind of want to chew it a little bit, if you know what I mean. Despite the smokiness, it's really smooth. There's quite a lot of alcoholic taste to it. It's 40%, but it really sticks around afterwards. Like after with the finish, you're kind of getting smoky, alcohol-y, like the kind of tingle on your tongue. It reminds me of just having smoked a cigar, almost like, you know, you've let the smoke go, but there's a little bit of a kind of flavour lingering in the background. Love it. This whiskey is really available in the UK. You get it in most of the supermarkets. Sort of roughly 30 quid. I've been posting deals on the Facebook page, link below, for about £25. Whenever I see it £25, I'll always post a link, because at £30 you can buy with confidence. 25 quid, I mean, you shouldn't even get it on your weekly shop. You should go especially to get it. For £25, this kind of needs to be in your collection. Good slug. Alright, so that's a brief overview of the Highland Park 12 year. I've got a few more Highland Parks in my collection that I'll probably do later on. I won't do it next week or anything like that. 18-year and one of the airport exclusive ones. But that's a Highland Park 12-year for you. Go and get it. I mean, not even a little bit joking. If you're interested in whiskey in any way, shape or form, and you've enjoyed the ones I've said so far, this is your next obvious choice. It goes away from the kind of the super easy to drink ones, the kind of caramelly, sherry cask ones that you can just sit there and sup all night. A little bit more attention to this one needed. The kind of smoke and the extra ethanol kind of tastes really interesting, really open up what is to the rest of the whiskey world really, and this is your leapfrog onto the kind of deeper smokes, because there's some really good ones out there. I'm not a huge fan of overly peated whiskey by any means, but a little bit, that's absolutely fine with me. Well, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching episode 7. As usual, likes, comments, obviously subscriptions and shares, all of that, always appreciated. Really grateful to everybody who's sticking around to go on this whiskey journey with me. Down below I'll put links to my Facebook, my Twitter, all things like that, so you can join in with the conversations. I think just above my head now I'm going to put a little link up for a poll, so I'll put maybe 3 or 4 options down for whiskies to do in 2 weeks time. If you want to kind of get involved and select one, feel free to go for that, and obviously enjoy the new reviews as well. So we've got the reviews every other Thursday, and then in between I'm going to do little pieces, Q&A last week. Maybe next week we'll have something a little bit different, we'll see. Keep an eye on the channel. Thanks for watching guys, see you next time.